Hello and welcome back to my channel. I'm just going to quickly address something. If you can hear some panting in the background, it's not a crazed fan. It's that one there. I've had to bring him in today. Get down. I've had to bring him in today. He's been alone a bit more than usual. So yeah, I thought I'd bring him in. So sorry about the panting, but not much I can do about that. Okay, so in today's video, we have some fun and we have the winner as well of the Milwaukee Screwdrivers coming your way. You remember the Milwaukee Screwdrivers, yeah? And all the names are in that bucket, which I will do the draw later. So in today's video and coming up, you have us at the Yorkshire Motorsport Festival, day 1, 2 and 3, little snippets from the show. And then we've got me stealing a bus. It's a long story, but it will all become apparent. Crabbers, she splats a rat, sort of. Again, I will show you soon. And then Superman Errol. You will get to see more of Superman Errol. He's still camera shy and he's still not 100% confident to be stood here with me talking, but I have got some filming of him on the wonderful work that he's been doing on Igor. But listen carefully to what he says. His phrases are amazing and you will soon, in fact, you will immediately know why we adore him so much. So yeah, Superman Errol. You will get to see him more. And then we have, we had a group of young lads come to see Igor at the show and their enthusiasm was awesome. It was such a breath of fresh air. And to the lads, the Igor Ital is now known as Igor the Ital, as you called it. The name has stuck. So it's great to meet the lads. And then we go on to Crabbers again. She crashed a Cobra at Goodwood in the Stimulator, as we call it. First time ever anyone's flipped a Cobra. She did it. She managed it. And and I whooped her ass by 10 seconds. She won't admit to it, probably. But I've got my time documented. She's got hers. She hasn't given me the picture of her time, but I've got mine. And then, again, the winner will be announced for the Milwaukee Screwdrivers and the new giveaway prize, which the competition will run in the next video. I will let you know what the new prize is as well. So stay tuned. Thank you. I just want to remind people, if you are new to my channel, then you're not going to understand why I'm holding these pieces of paper. Obviously, my subscribers know what's been going on. So at the beginning of May, I had a stroke and it has affected my memory somewhat. So it is just to remind me, these are just notes, because otherwise memory isn't good at the moment. Apparently it's going to get better. So bear with me, I'm not being ignorant, guys. It's the only way I can do it and get it all in there. So I'm going to start from the beginning, which is a parts delivery from my local motor factor, who are Auto Battery Services in Oldham. They're my daily parts supplier and our main supplier of parts. We're also part of their network, which is the Alliance Automotive Group. And I nearly forgot that then. Bear with me. So they very kindly offered to donate the parts for Igor, our charity car, and this was our first delivery. So thanks so much, guys. We are more than grateful. Obviously, this is from Sarah as well, and the charity, the UK Sepsis Trust. So thank you. Moving on to Errol, Superman Errol. I did tell you earlier that you would see more of Errol. Again, not face-to-face as such, he's still camera shy. But I did manage to get some filming of him, and you will see that a lot of the parts that AAG supplied, Errol has fitted, and I've managed to get it on film. And he did so much work for me while I was off after the stroke, so you get to see where he's up to, and wow, how amazing. But as I said earlier, listen to what he's saying. He likes to whistle and he loves to sing, but his phrases, bless him, he has just got this massive orb of positivity around him, and you'll soon realise why we love him so much. So I'm going to pass you over to Errol.
So I'm just going to give you a quick walk round and show you where we're up to with Igor the Ital. So you know that we're at the Yorkshire Motorsport Festival. Setup is on Thursday next week, and we're still having to run our daily business next door. So this is just to show you where we're up to. There's still quite a lot to do. So we have the wing there, which has been repaired. I'll put a picture on of what it was like before. Errol worked his... Hello, Errol. Hello. So Errol worked his magic, and this is where we're at.
There you go. Some people are born great, some achieve greatness, others have greatness thrust upon them.
Absolutely. Well said. And you did see the repair that needed doing there. Errol has also completed that. He likes to sing and whistle, so there you go, guys. At least he's getting involved, slowly but surely. So that is the wing repair there. I will just send him up a tad to show you what else and where else we're up to. Okay, so under the arches there, Errol is going to clean and seal under here, Errol, aren't you?
You all me?
You're going to clean and seal under here, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's the job on this wheel arch here. We've still got this repair to do here, still need to make the plate and the welding so that Errol can continue with that repair on the bottom of the wing. Coming round the sill again, if you remember, it had a bad repair here, and Errol has sorted that as well. All the areas that are primered, Errol has worked his magic. So the brakes, the backing plate, Errol has cleaned and treated and give a coat of sealant for future protection. And then, oh, and also, can I just get in here, sweetheart?
Yeah, of course you can.
Thank you, lovey. So that repair there, if you remember, there was a hole there that has just been repaired, and it's just got some seam sealer over that now. And then again, this arch will be cleaned and sealed as well, thanks to the lovely Errol. Shock absorbers we are struggling getting hold of, but we haven't exhausted all avenues yet. We're hoping that we can replace them. If not, they're going to come off. They're not leaking, they're just filthy. We'll give them a good clean up. More of the same round the back. Everything you see that's in primer, Errol has either repaired or treated. And then at the back, we've got the new brake pipes that have been made. So we've got the short one there that comes from the cylinder to the flexi, and the one that goes across the axle there. If you remember, on this side, there wasn't much that needed doing. So coming round, as you saw earlier, we have brand new shoes, fitting kit, cylinders, brake pipes we've made, and then the drums are actually in really good condition. So we've just cleaned them up and given them a coat of paint. So we've had a bit of a think. Now the Yorkshire show is next week, and with everything that's happened, we're running out of time. So things that I showed you earlier regarding this, the repair, that may be that we need to do that after the show before it goes for bodywork. If we don't get time, then at least while we're at the show, you can have a look, see what is still needed and see what we are going to do, and follow the journey on making Igor a presentable, reliable, wonderful man. Just like that one over there. Same description. So we've got the seats here as well that we've taken out. I think we showed you on the last video the repair there. I'm going to have a trip over, spend a bit of time with Craig and Mrs H, and they are going to repair that for us. Carpet is out as well. So we'll put all that back in for the show, and then we'll do some filming with Craig as well. So that's where we're up to. Isn't that right, Superman? He's cocking a deaf one because he don't want to be on camera. But that's where we're up to. Igor's looking fantastic. Looking like a murder scene. I'm not quite sure what Errol's expecting to happen here.
What's that?
So it's looking like a murder scene now, isn't it, love? So we've got all the plastic sheeting down that Errol's put down for us. The cardboard to try and keep it in place. So ready for this. He's even covered ramp up, bless him. So under there, like we said earlier, that's what we're going to do. So you've covered everything up, haven't you, love? Everything's covered up all the way around.
I'll put some more over them arms and that. You know, so because there's loads of it, just rip it off.
That's right.
I'll cover everything up before I start, you know, then I'll just...
Yeah, yeah, absolutely.
It's a load of rubbish because you'll be like 2 hours covering it all up and they'll be done in 10 minutes. You think, whoa.
Let's have a look what he's doing.
I would not like to have been a under sealer by trade.
No, it's not the nicest job, is it, love?
No. A bit horrible for sure.
You'll-
Well, there you go.
You'll be high as a kite when you've done this.
Oh,
Oh, it's looking great though, isn't it?
taking shape now, isn't it?
Yeah. Look at that. Feel like a brand new one when we're done. The unveiling one. Crikey. Look at that, Mr. A. That's awesome, isn't it?
Just another thread in life for its tapestry.
That's the one.
Eh,
Superb, that.
it is. A little bit more ash on the mantelpiece of life.
I'm sure you will all agree how wonderful that man is and why we love having him around. Errol, if you're watching this, thank you so much for all your help and we love you to bits. Right, so Igor, again, parts that we had to get, calipers, non-existent. They just literally, I've tried, factors have tried, everybody I know that online, nobody can get hold of them. So we have got the kits to recon them ourselves. So we've got those from Big Red. They were delivered the day after we ordered them. So great service. Thanks, guys. I'll show you a picture now of the calipers rebuilt by us. I'm sure you'll agree they look awesome. So fantastic. All the other brake components we've had from ABS. Now then, moving on to, if you follow me on social media, you'll see that my head fell off literally and I was running around like a headless chicken because my compressor has finally thrown in the towel. Yeah, it's compressor heaven right now. So my scissor lift that you've seen in my other workshop is air fed and it's in the doorway because it's my quick in and out ramp. So yeah, panic stations. So I must give the biggest shout out to GEO again. GEO Garage Equipment Online are who supplied my ramps and my other compressor for this workshop. And Andy Dempsey again received a phone call from me, stressed, more than stressed. Basically, can you get me a compressor here and can it be now? I'm sure you're used to me over there now, guys. But they came through for me. They same day, dispatch, it was here the following day. Thank goodness for that because we had to have a little portable even, compressor next to the scissor lift. So every time you needed the ramp, it had to fire up. And yeah, my ears were ringing constantly. It was horrific. But Andy Dempsey, Gio, you've saved the day again. Thanks so much, guys. Moving on to the Yorkshire Motorsport Festival. We had an awesome time. Now, you may have seen that there was some negativity regarding the show online. I mean, don't get me wrong, it was a windy one, and I'm not talking bum burps here, I'm talking gale force winds. It was horrific. Nobody can predict the weather, right? So not only that, it clashed with Goodwood. Goodwood changed their dates because Formula One changed their dates. So there was one big, huge clash going on there. Now, we were there, obviously, for the charity, to raise awareness and to raise money for the UK Sepsis Trust. It was our first show, and we did raise awareness and we did raise money, and we met some awesome people. I had a fantastic time with Crabbers. So for us, it was a good day. But there is some negativity online, guys. Again, some of it couldn't be helped. But for us, thumbs up, and it was a positive day. Anywhere we can raise money for charity and raise awareness, then thumbs up from me. So Trevor Cadman again saves the day. He got Igor there, and sorry about this picture, Trev, but it's awesome, so it's going on right now. Sorry about that, mate. So yeah, that was, well, I'll show you little snippets of each day as we go along.
Hi guys, it is Friday morning, day one of the Yorkshire Motorsport Festival. We are set up and ready to rock and roll. Check it out, guys. So if you're coming on site, if you haven't already purchased tickets, there is a Lucas Oil giveaway. For every 2 tickets bought, which are £5 each, you will be entered into the draw to win a Lucas Oil Slick Mist detailing kit, which are awesome. I think you may have seen, if you follow me, that Craig, our valeter from Barker's Automotive, has used the products and rates them because they're fantastic. So we've brought Igor in his glory. So I'm going to give you a walk round. So we've basically documented what Igor has had and what Igor needs. So there, for instance, if you remember the hole in the wing, that is now gone. That is repaired, resprayed. There was the hole where the aerial was, and then there was a small hole there that grew a little bit. Windscreen seals, Tim Shaw from Car SOS, he's offered to help us and source those. There is a company just up the road from the workshop, Car SOS workshop, that does seals. Full respray next month when we finish with Igor, courtesy of MB Autos, Darren and Jake. Front brake calipers recommissioned, or reconditioned even, my goodness. I've been talking to so many people talking about recommissioning cars. New tyres, we've got a couple of companies that may be interested in supplying and donating the tyres for charity. We've still got a bit of work to do there. And then we'll just take you around this way. A big thank you to everybody that's been involved. Oh, the sun's coming back out, thank goodness for that. Heads up to Crabbers for finding Igor. The seat, you know, Craig Hughes is going to sort for us. Rear brakes have had a full overhaul, and the parts supplied by my local factor, Auto Battery Services in Oldham. We fabricated the rear pipes. Lucas giveaway. And just to say, pop in and take a look.
So as I said earlier, we had a fantastic time. You can't not have a great time when you're with Crabbers. We all know this. But she dragged me out of the store for a little bit and bought the beer. Can't fault that, can you? Well, when I say beer, it was a quarter of a pint somehow in a plastic cup that I can only describe as a chilled urine sample. is what it looked like. But mine tasted better because it was free. So thanks, Crabbers, for the beer. And you'll see a picture of that further on in the content. And then she dragged me to a couple of stalls, and they were for charity. Whatever you paid for how many goals you had on each stall, all the money went to charity. So obviously we're going to do that. We love raising money for charity. And so we tried to splat a rat. And I say tried because, yeah, we didn't succeed in that one. Sarah's splatting a rat went like this. It went waiting. Then it went missed it. And then it went try again. And then that went straight across the field when Crabbers had a controlled tantrum and picked the rat up and cracked it across the field. So that was entertaining in itself. And over to the coconut shy, where, in honesty, the balls were too small and the nuts were too big and far away, which, I don't know, most women wouldn't complain about, but we did because we were poo at it. And, well, she was shocking, actually. She was nowhere near. But I was close, and because look, this is our, ooh, that's close face. The proof's there, isn't it? That I was close. And yeah, so we weren't good at that. So I blame the wind and the urine sample, because usually I reckon we'd be quite good at that, but maybe not that time. Bless, he's just give up now. That's what I want to do. I want to lie down and go to sleep. Anyway, day 2 of the Yorkshire. You know me, guys, I'm not going to cut this out anymore. You've just got to put up with me. And you know you want to, and you know you love it. So day 2 of the Yorkshire Motorsport Festival. This is a quick snippet.
It's the morning of day 2 at the Yorkshire Motorsport Festival. The standards had to change slightly due to the wind. Thankfully, it's starting to settle a little bit. I've had to keep the truck on site today because it's currently, my gazebo is currently tied to it to keep it in place. So if you see a blue gazebo flying around Yorkshire, it's mine.
My goodness, the wind. Like I said earlier, you can't predict the weather, especially not in this country. But yeah, it wasn't the best. However, we did manage to get a wonderful photograph taken in Igor the Ital that Stuart Tooley has now turned into a painting for us, which I love. So I think I might have that one printed out and put on the wall of me and Crabbers and our memories of recommissioning Igor and raising money for the Sepsis Trust. Now over to, we'll do Crabbers first, the historic racing simulators who were on site at the Yorkshire Motorsport Festival in the same field as us. They needed oil, 2050s oil for their 2 wonderful classic cars, which I'll show you now. And as a thank you, they offered for myself and Crabbers to have a go in their stimulator, as we call it. And I'm not going to say much else. I'm just going to pass you over to Crabbers.
keeping the throttle on. It's bizarre,
it
isn't
is.
it?
The next you need to-
It's like I'm going wrong, but I just want to go wrong faster.
Exactly. That was you.
So that's how it went. Who wants to break? Turns out we've got more in common than we thought. Yeah, we don't like breaking, we just like going fast, seemingly. But as I said earlier, this is my time. And Crabbers hasn't displayed her time, but I think it was 10 seconds, maybe more. Hey ho, it's the red hair. That's what does it. So then onto the commentary box we went, and with the wonderful Robert, the commentator. If you was on site, you will know exactly what I'm talking about. What an awesome voice and an awesome guy he is. Wow, he was the star of the show for me. I thought he was wonderful. And if you saw his Doc Martens and his very posh attire, with his luminous, he changed the colour of his laces every day. I thought it was amazing. So yeah, the commentary box. Due to his wonderful voice, we noticed, Crabbers and I, that now and again he sounded like Bo Selecta. And yeah, Sarah's impression. If you see it, I'm not going to post it on here because she'll kill me. But when you see her out and about, just ask her to do her Bo Selecta impersonation because it's awesome. She had us all rolling around laughing. But I did get a picture of her doing it, and you can see our response. It's awesome. Check this out. So some of you may have noticed that we were honoured to fly the flag for Dominic, the Association of Heritage Engineers. Both myself and Crabbers are ambassadors, and were asked if we would fly the flag for them, which obviously was an honour. So it was awesome actually, because we did have a flurry of young people come to the stand, as I said earlier. The lads that came to see the Ittle, as I explained earlier, they were great. Thanks, lads, because a breath of fresh air, literally. And it means a lot to us, because that's another thing that we're trying to do, is to try and get the young uns involved. Try and promote them more, try and involve them more, try and create a bit of fun and open some doors for them. So it was great to meet you, and thanks for coming to the stand. And then there was this young chap. His name is Woden, which is an awesome name. He is a Lucas Oil fan at such a young age, and it's because his dad is a fan of Lucas Oil and he uses their products regularly on his cars, and Woden helps him. So yeah, when he saw the Lucas Oil stand, he was straight over having to go on the demonstrator. So he ended up with all sorts of goodies. He's got a Lucas Oil cap and lanyards and stickers. But yeah, it was such a pleasure to see the younger generation with such enthusiasm and being able to provide a stand that offered that as well, for them to feel confident enough to come and speak to us. So wonderful. And Dominic, it was an absolute honour to fly the flag for you as well. Okay, moving on to day 3, the final day of the Yorkshire Motorsport Festival. And the windiest. It was horrendous. So I'll show you now.
Good morning, everybody. It is day 3 of the Yorkshire Motorsport Festival and the final day. We are still on the same pitch, however, a few alterations, one of which I've had to steal a bus, quite literally, as a windbreak. So thankfully now the Lucas Oil gazebo will not go flying around Yorkshire as I thought it may do yesterday.
That is why I had to steal the bus. I think that's the only reason we ended up with a gazebo at the end of the day, because I was certain it was going to go flying around Yorkshire. That wind was terrible, but we managed it, you know. It was all good in the end. Now, one of the things that I was doing whilst on site was a Lucas Oil giveaway. So anybody that came to the stand and bought 2 or more raffle tickets to win IGO was automatically put into a draw. And then the draw was planned to be done on the Sunday, and whoever won the draw would win a Lucas Oil detailing kit. And the lucky winner was number 22. Tom Collins. So thank you very much, Tom. It was lovely to meet you, and I hope you enjoy using your prize on your cars. I want to say thanks to everybody that come to see us at the show. You know, I know some people think it was a bit of a washout and the weather was horrendous, blah, blah, blah. But the people who made the journey and came to meet us, you were all fantastic. Thank you so much from all of us, Crabbers, the UK Sepsis Trust, everybody who's been involved. Thank you for your support. Thank you for taking the time to come and see us. You were amazing, all of you. There's even people that I've not seen for over 10 years that have made the trip, that saw online I was going to be there, and they've come to see us. So, wow. Big, big love to you guys. Awesome. Now then, the time has come. I'm not going to cut this now. I'm going to continue the filming so you can see that this is done as it happens. Okay, so the names are in here. Let me just take the lid off. Okay, I'm not going to look. I'm just going to pick one name. Okay, and the winner of the Milwaukee Screwdrivers is Will Humphreys. So, Will, get in touch with me. Best way to do that is to send me an email with your details. I need to post these screwdrivers out to you. So, this is what you have won. Congratulations, Will. Get in touch with me through email. My email address is autolass.mnj@gmail.com. I look forward to hearing from you, and I will post them out as soon as I get your details. So congratulations and well done. So the next draw that I'm going to be doing, you can win this. So this is a Seal It 100-piece toolkit, and it could be yours. So this is going to be run in the next video. So stay tuned for that. And you've got to be in it to win it. So please subscribe and follow our journey. Instructions in the next video for you to enter the draw, and you may be the lucky winner. Got to be in it to win it. So thank you for watching as always. Thank you for your support and all the interactions that I've had and all the contact that you've made with me. You're all wonderful, and I love you all lots. I will see you soon. Take care.